a violation. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ninja Review. Today we are reviewing In Nothing We Trust on the Black Label YouTube channel. A link to this video will be in the description below. This thumbnail has everything. A roll-on grind, a rolling down a hill, and roof damage. My favorite things about skateboarding. Rewind and play. Starting off with Meth Matt, Patrick, Nick, and whoever else just went on the screen. Nose Blunt starting the video off with a bang. What are they even skating in? It looks like he has to escape. Maybe it was some secret underground CIA laser. Now we're rolling, doing a ollie off of the skate park that is located in the street. Now we're doing a kicker ramp to board slide. That weird guy stuck his tongue out. A pressure flip. Now we have the same spot. Feeble grind. We're getting ready to nose grind, pop out, lot of roll up there. We got the bright orange hunting outfit on with the fakie. Should we call that a 270 or just a half cab front blunt? Now we get the nose blunt. Filmer was extremely close. Another kicker onto the broken fence. One thing we have here, a roll-on grind, is a ton of action. Gaps out to the backsmith. This is what you want to see. It kind of reminds me, hold on a minute, very nice tail slide right there. A lesser skater would have looked at this spot, put their tail right here, and did a power ollie and called it real skateboarding. But today, this guy is pushing himself to the limits. I remember the old Black Label Kills video, and I think everyone other than Mike Vallely had a really good part from what I remember, but we didn't get great variety. It was kind of like a lot of guys that looked like they had a real job and only skated on the weekend. We get a roll-on pole jam down the stairs, rolling up, rolling down, same trick going the other direction. Filming of the face for a board slide, jumps into the feeble grind. The action here is exactly what you're looking for. I dare say that maybe at this point, this Black Label video is even better than some of them I've seen in the past. We had a crazy 180 nose grind, 180 into the bank, 5-0, 180 right there, tail slide, kind of 270 into a piece of wood from a tree, hand on the ground. That's gonna be a violation. Still a really crazy trick. I appreciate that he rolled away rather than just grabbing onto the wall and calling it a day. Switch tail slide into the grind. A lot of people jump those into the crook. He took it even further. We get switch blunt slide 180, I think. Feeble grind on the rail into the curb grind, making skateboarding more difficult for himself, damaging a roof for a tiny little flat bar just as someone came out the door to yell, "Get the fuck off of my roof, you—" Oh, it's a man. "Get the fuck off of my roof, you piece of shit. I gotta be to work in 3 minutes." All right, now we're pushing. He got the pants made for impossibles, rolling up. 5-0 on the tractor, made himself a little landing ramp right there. I love when you get a spot like this and all the materials you can tell just came from the street. This wasn't something that was planned for multiple days and took multiple trips to Home Depot to bring concrete to the spot. I'm not saying that tricks done like that are lame. I'm just saying I appreciate stuff like this more. Now we're hauling ass, same kind of setup, does a crooked grind, crooked bonk on what looked to be a sign, tray flip, rolling down a hill. Jumps up, same kind of organic spot, unless they're just bringing all this bullshit everywhere they go. I think there's a guy back there holding the porta potty up so it doesn't fall down. I mean, this is a very enjoyable part. Not the type of skating that I typically enjoy, but you can tell that the excitement is there, the skill is there, there's variety, there's multiple different spots being skated. We might not have got as much switch or nollie as we wanted, but we are getting as much gnarly as as we need to make a good video part right here. Roll on grind, rolling down a hill and damaging a roof. Sounds like a great day for a modern skateboarder, and we included the slow-mo roll away. Following the rules, is he gonna break the skateboard or throw it or just lay down on the ground in slow-mo, falling asleep just like everyone else is right now watching this video? Me. We're looking around, thinking about skating. We're not gonna do it right now. We're just thinking about it. We're looking, we're still thinking, starting off nice and slow on a board slide going down the hill. You know, everyone who lives in this city that's ever heard of skateboarding probably calls this the board slide ledge. It's what everyone does once they learn how to board slide. And then we flip off the camera, we're smoking the cigarette, we're doing really cool trick against the wall right there. Going up, going down. Everything's gonna be some type of wall ride, hand on the ledge, although I think for once that kind of added difficulty to do it that late in the trick. Now we're just skating only, skate parks and ditches, both hands on the ground, spinning around. Let's fast forward, maybe we'll get some real skateboarding, standing around, hugging. Let's rewind and see what that hug was all about. We gotta rewind quite a bit. Kind of a nose grind, kind of a tail grab, kind of a 50-50, kind of doesn't really count. This video showed boobs. So we're gonna have to fast forward through all the things I just said right now. We're back at the skate park, back nose blunt popping in. Kind of looks like the guy from Jay and Silent Bob, nice and lanky. Not the usual look you'd see from a transition skater. Goes for the fakie flip, tried to do something not in regular stance. Immediate fail, back tail across what looked to be a pretty crazy death box. Kind of bad style right there. We get foot on the ground, hand on the board. Maybe a front feeble, maybe a salad, nose grind, pop in, hand on the ground in transition, blunt jumping in. Is this just like the skate park jam, maybe? Really cool. What do we call those? Hurricane, sugar cane? I can never name that trick correctly. Alley-oop grab right there on the vert ramp that looks really difficult to skate. I'm not sure if it's raining. It looked like maybe there were some droplets on the ramp. The vibe of the video has changed. Nice little edit right there to make it seem like it was in a line. Now we have bunny rabbits, which are just birds with long ass ears. Now we're doing more grabs at the skate park. Now we have a dog at the skate park, which is just a four-legged bird. Grab at the skate park, smoking the cigarette. I wonder if he does the line first and then says, hold on, now I gotta do it with the cigarette. Still has the cigarette. Is this just part of his character? Maybe it's like Grayson Fletcher punches himself in the head. This guy only lands tricks when he has a cigarette in his mouth. Are we setting up nollie? Absolutely not. What's this gonna be? Nollie front heel in transition. Kind of bounced off the wall, but still a very difficult trick to pull at a park that's already difficult to skate almost everything. Nice transfer right there with the tail slide. Goes for the kickflip on the steep ramp. Doesn't quite get it. We got the Woodward special. Almost falls down. Gets enough speed. Goes all the way to the top. Grabs the nose. Tail blocks the tail. Drops back in. Then get that old guy out of the way. And that is the final trick of the video. What do we think about this video? Very clear that this style of skating is not my favorite, but did they put together a very good video? Yes, I think the answer is for sure a yes. Was there a lot of action? Yes, definitely. Was there a lot of variety? Well, it kind of depends on your definition of variety. Did we get a lot of switch and nollie? No. Did we get a lot of skate parks? Yes. Did we get a lot of DIYs made from trash? Yes. Were most of the tricks clean? Yeah, most of them were clean. I'm gonna give this video a 9.4, because if this is your type of skating, then I think this video definitely would get you hyped up to go skate, and probably also has great rewatchability factor. I would love to hear your thoughts in a comment below. Do you think I should score this higher or lower? What would you score this video and why? Also, I upload a video on this channel every single day. Subscribe if you want to. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Kuna Matata.